we go down to what's in my book. And I'll be dead honest with you right now. I'm not betting these lines because my lines the last 3 weeks have been terrible. And I've been trying to throw in lines to supplement, and I'm just chasing the dragon at this point. So I'm giving myself a break. I'm going to cool off for a few days. I did put money on the odds boost that my bookie had on Monday Night Football for Tom Brady to throw for more passing yards than Daniel Jones. It was plus 100. I had to take it. I'm sorry. Speaking like a true degenerate now. See what Nico has done to me. But this is presented by our sponsor, mybookie.ag. Sign up today and use our promo code BENCH, BENCH, and you'll double your first deposit up to $1,000. What do you got for your first line? I'm interested to see what you were looking at.
All of my what's in my book will all be college football lines. I'm just going to point that out. They're all college football lines. And then I got a turkey special for Ride the Slope. But first, my first one, I have Iowa minus 1.5 versus Nebraska. Nebraska always loses this game. Iowa is their big brother. They are. And have been for, I want to say 3, 4 years, 5 years now it has been.
The corn tastes better in Iowa too. Just putting that out there.
So minus 1.5, that's basically meaning that Iowa is going to win the football game. And I think Iowa will win the football game at minus 112 odds. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I don't think that Nebraska is going to give Padilla any issues. I mean, he stepped in and looked like a solid quarterback since he got his first opportunity a couple weeks ago.
Padilla.
Yep, Padilla getting it done for Iowa. I like that one. I think that's pretty much a lock, honestly. I got a college football one as well. Kansas State +3 against Texas. I mean, I think Kansas State is a lot better than Kansas, and Kansas beat Texas. And God damn it, Texas isn't back. Texas is not back. And this is horns down and everything. I think the Wildcats are gonna beat Texas. I didn't have their money line on here because I didn't have it up yet on my bookie, but +3, give me that. Give me that all day.
Absolutely, give me that all the way. My next one, Jimmy, you're not gonna like this one. I like Oklahoma +3.5 versus Oklahoma State. The reason
they're the underdog?
The underdog. The reason +3.5, I think this could be a game-winning field goal. And if Oklahoma State wins it, then you cover. That's why I like the 3.5 spread. That's why it's so damn enticing. +3.5 at minus 112 odds. Oklahoma State is favored, which is very, very surprising right now. But I'm taking +3.5 because I don't think Oklahoma State can win by more than 3 points, in my opinion. I think it'll be a very, very close football game. And if Oklahoma State wins, it'll be a last-second field goal.
The only time in Bedlam rivalry when it's considering football. Now, if we want to talk college wrestling, I say it all the time. That's a totally different argument. But the Bedlam rivalry in football, if it's a blowout, you know who won. I'll just put it that way. If it's a win by more than 10 points, you know exactly which team won, and it ain't the Cowboys. So as much as I don't want Oklahoma to win, that's a smart pick because the Cowboys cannot do anything against Oklahoma. My next one that I got, the Saints are +175 against the Bills on Thanksgiving Day. Now, that could be seen as, I don't know if it's necessarily the best, but if you don't trust the Bills and you feel about them the same way I do, where they're like, if you're in the Bills locker room right now, one of two things are happening. It's either the SpongeBob meme where he's burning down the inside of his head and everything's just getting shredded because you're like, we're about to lose the division. We're about to not be the number 1 seed in the AFC. Everything's wrong. Everything's going wrong. Or they're going to bounce back. But if you think that it's scenario number 1, New Orleans at home on Thanksgiving, +175. That's a good return.
Not too bad at all. My last one, I'm going Ohio State minus 8.5 versus Michigan. I think they poured on. I think they sent a message last week. But they're going to send a bigger one this week. 8.5 is very reasonable. Michigan, it's the little brother syndrome. You're not there yet, buddy. You're still not there. As long as John Harbaugh is the coach at Michigan, I will never bet with Michigan to ever cover any spread against Ohio State. And minus 8.5 is cookies on Thanksgiving. I'm taking every single one of that.
You're not that guy, pal. I'm just going to tell you, you're not that guy. My last one that I got for the week before we get into Ride the Slope, Houston, the Texans are -3 against the Jets. I don't
-3. Yeah. That's such a tough line.
I think that they're going to win by
this Ride the Slope. Yep. It's Thanksgiving edition, so let's get funky. Instead of I'm obviously wearing my ski goggles, but we're gonna change it up. We're feasting. We're feasting. We're eating the mashed potatoes first. The mashed potatoes, first game on Thursday night or Thursday football. Mashed potatoes. I'm eating the Bears -3.5 against the Lions at -110 odds. I'm taking the Bears, eating that mashed potatoes first. We dip that in gravy. We eat all that. Then we get to the main dish, a turkey with a thick, and I'm thinking thick with 2 C's, layer of gravy. We with -7 versus the Raiders at -110 odds. Cowboys are gonna pour it on like I'm pouring all that gravy over my mashed potatoes and turkey. And then the last slice of pumpkin pie, apple pie, cherry pie, doesn't matter what kind of pie. It's all gonna be pie because it's Bills Saints over 46.5 points and -110 odds. I like the over. I think both these defenses are gonna struggle. So let's pour it on. Let's have good old Josh Allen give me a nice slice of pumpkin pie and throw all over this football team. And the feast, all together, the Thanksgiving feast. Win you some money. Give me all my cravings. Give me all the sauces, all the everything. And this parlay to hit at +595 odds. I'm hammering that.
And now I'm hungry. That's all I gotta say. I'm just hungry. And you went. I'm glad you didn't go directly opposite of my last beat.
That's all. Yeah.
I was like, oh Jesus, I know that I'm not that good of a bettor, but hopefully it wasn't that terrible. I like the over as well because the Bills are going to score points and the Saints. I mean, Trevor Siemian did almost come back with that game last week. I think Trevor Siemian could honestly come back and cover the spread for the Saints, but no, I like that. I like that plenty for this week's Ride the Slope. And now we get into